Like, that ass. I'm having the worst morning ever. I swear. But look, I don't know. I woke up this morning. Right? For some reason, I got this thing where I wake up in the morning and I get on my phone and I look at this various social media. Now, Twitter is the social media that I've been dabbling in recently, or X, whatever you want to call it. I'm calling it Twitter because what the fuck. But I've been on Twitter for a very long time, and I seen some shit this morning that I've never seen on Twitter before. Why I get on Twitter this morning and this nigga NLE talk about something about him getting his ass ate. So now Blueface and him is beefing. What the fuck happened? What happened? I'm trying to figure that shit out. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened. But all in all, man, I got this Hello You Sound video here right now. You see, sorry about that, bro. Hello You See. I got this video of it. He about to explain this shit because this shit crazy. This shit, are we serious? That nigga said, and I quote, "How you mad because I got my ass ate?" What? Who says that? Who says what? What? Son, take it away, bro. Please explain this shit.
NLE Choppa just did one of the most disgustingly low things that I didn't even think he was capable of. And this is all off the backs of him reigniting this beef with Blueface.
Okay, he reignited the beef. I didn't know there was beefing the first time.
And this started, I covered all of this in the previous video on the entire timeline of the beef between NLE Choppa and Blueface, which goes back at least 3 years. Yeah, about 2.5 years, okay, because it started in December of 2023. I mean, yeah, that's really the earliest. And Blueface addresses this because this was a couple of bars that NLE Choppa had for him in a new snippet. And after reacting to it on a stream, this is what Blueface...
This nigga Blueface low-key look like a Drake. Like, not like Drake the artist, but like his name would be like Dre or Drake or Nathan Drake. Low-key, he giving Nathan Drake. I don't know why.
Right now.
You're getting your ass ate.
See?
As a man.
You're getting your ass ate as a
what
man.
The position are you in physically as a man for a woman to lick your ass, brother? I can't think of one position you could be in for a woman to lick your ass as a man. That's not hella gay. That's just me. Feel me? But anyways, like, bro, we squabbling up or not, fool? I'm not finna be lip boxing with you, fool. I don't know how to make a rapper beefy. I don't know how to make a diss tracky every weeky. Back and forthy.
This nigga Blueface is a troll, bro. He hilarious.
Disagree or shut the fuck up. That's all I know how to do is take it there. School crip, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? That's all I know. You know I could argue with a bitch all day long, but with a
he said I could argue with a bitch all day long. With a nigga?
I can argue with you. Squabble up. We can figure this out real fast. Shit. Let's figure
that
it out.
Nigga said I can argue with a bitch all day, but a nigga? No.
Everybody get on this, bro. You taking the fade or not? If not, shut up.
I'm weak as hell.
And this is a good point made by Blueface. Keep in mind, NLE Choppa was the original person to ask Blueface to a fade, ask him to a fight. This was in January of 2024. Covered this in the previous video. It'll be linked in the pinned comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that shit too. We're gonna watch that shit.
The whole thing, the whole timeline of the beef. So NLE Choppa called him out, and then when Blueface agreed back then, he ducked the fight. And Blueface ends up going to jail for like, what, 1.5, 2 years? And now Blueface is like, yo, I'm not even really rapping like that. I'm streaming. I'm getting my bag off streaming. I'm an entertainer. We seen him do the Bad Girls Club thing. I don't know if he enjoys it more than rapping or he feels like it's more sustainable than rapping. When he got out, he was on a stream with, who's the guy that's homies with the gooned out guy? He's friends with DDG. Deshae Frost. He was with Deshae Frost.
The gooned out
telling
friend.
him like, yeah, man. Streaming, it kind of hurts your image. And now he's streaming. So I don't really know. I think DDG just talked to him behind the scenes and was like, listen, man, you're Blueface. You're going to be fine. You would kill it in this world. So after Blueface says, hey, you got 24 hours to get on this fade. We're not going to go back and forth on the track. That's not happening, which this is kind of embarrassing for NLE Choppa because he went for the big fish, which was a young boy.
Yeah, he did go to
wanted to get into a back and forth.
That nigga Young Boy is not worried about that.
Still hasn't responded to him, which is the best thing Young Boy could do. Hopefully, Young Boy continues to ignore him. So now he's going for the small fry.
That's what he was saying.
That's
what Young Boy was saying. I'm not worried about that little boy.
He's telling them like, I'm not about to lip box with you. We're not going back and forth, dropping diss track after diss track.
Bitch on my mama. Yo, Young Boy, when that nigga mad, bro, that nigga is the funniest nigga on earth when he mad. I swear to God. Hey, say, bitch. Hey, hey, say, you, bitch.
Let's squabble up. Let's get the fans done. Because he knows that NLE Choppa won't do that. And us as the fans, we're looking at it like, hey, NLE, you were the guy that called for the fade first. So are you going to take it? Or are you just going to keep rapping? Especially when you're rapping tough stuff like disrespecting or calling out Blueface's gang, which clearly, if you look on his face, he takes very seriously. So NLE Choppa responds. And what do you think? You think he responds like, yo, I'm not going to fight you? You think he makes fun of Blueface? No, he goes to the lowest, to the ends, to really the lowest rung you could possibly go.
What you talking about?
And I'm going to play that clip for you guys.
Oh, I think I seen this because he said something about his son. He said something about his son, I think.
You got to listen to this.
Blueface?
Yeah, it's a clip I seen on Twitter. I didn't watch it though. I just know I read the caption and said something about his son.
You feel me?
I was just thinking like, bro, this shit is too much.
$23 to that club for one. You owe another $100,000 to Soulja Boy, baby mama. So your goal is to get me to fight you to help pay off your debt. Okay, cool. I understand that, right? So that's my reason to not fight you. Because I ain't finna help you pay your debt, but I got a better proposition for you. How about this? Take your son and stand him beside my son, and let's see which one of them motherfuckers know how to operate. Let's see, hey, hold your son beside my son. Let's see which one of them can hold their head up. Fuck. Huh? How about that? Bro. Yeah. Put your son beside my son. Let's see them box. Let's see them slap box. Huh? Put your son beside my son. Let's see who can hold their fingers up to their motherfucking nose. What about that?
Up,
yeah, Charles Barkley. Put your hand up. Take a step,
That
Charles.
nigga did.
Yeah. What's up with your son?
Bro, I'm sorry, bro.
Y'all keep playing with me. I ain't playing. You think these funny games are entertainment? I'm dead serious. Put your son beside my son.
What's your son?
Put little Charles Barkley beside Chosen the icon.
But chill. I did not mean to laugh at that shit, bro.
Go worry about little cripple. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm out of pocket, ain't it? Stop playing with me, boy. I'm out of pocket, man. Yeah, I'm too out of pocket. Handle me the right way, homie. About helping you pay your debt. You owe $23 million to Las Vegas because you... Man, you... Come on, cuz. You did some peon shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now you gotta pay for it. You trying to box me to help your debt.
I ain't gonna lie. That little bit of that NBA YoungBoy DNA is in his blood. I ain't gonna lie. He trying to be that nigga, or I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say he trying to be that nigga. Cause NLE is funny as hell by itself. I don't know why he just won't do his own thing, bro. The nigga funny as shit. Nigga funny as shit. He the nigga. He the nigga that started the. You so broke you need it back. What the fuck going on in the industry? Why everybody always trying to beef with each other, bro? Y'all niggas all rich. What's the point of hating, bro? Fuck is y'all so mad about? And if it's about a bitch, that's what y'all niggas get. Keep fucking all these industry hoes when all these industry hoes fuck the same niggas, bro. What the fuck y'all expect? This whole... Man, cut this fuck ass lame ass beefing shit out, bro. Y'all niggas beefing for no fucking reason. Bro, beef for no fucking reason. Cut that shit the fuck out and leave that damn child out of it, bro. That motherfucking child ain't had nothing to do with this. Come on, man.
Bread it up. Stand your son beside my son. Pay that $100,000. Catch you a little. Man, catch you a little slow. Catch you a little slow. Kick dust from them. stand up.
Tell that youngin' stand
You
up.
worry about the wrong. You on Twitch playing, having a financial crisis. I did it, crisis. You want to come at me every day because you need somebody to entertain you so you get some money on. You will never pay it back. Show me $23 million right now. Nigga. Show me $23 million. Yeah, show me that. Nigga.
Why he sound like Charleston White?
Talking about some DLE. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but show me $23 million. Because you stupid. Yeah, show me that. Yeah, man. And I heard them bitches eating your ass, and I heard even worse about you.
Even worse.
Show me $23 million.
So off rip, we gotta
This
correct
nigga
NLE. Choppa's
here.
like, oh no, you trying to fight me because you want to settle your debt, this and that. No, NLE, you asked for the fight. You asked for the fight in January 2024. You didn't know what you were getting yourself into, but you asked for it. You asked for promoters. You wanted people to put it together. We will never forget that one. We got to be fair here. So this is just disgusting. For those that may not be completely in tune, what he's talking about is Blueface's son that he had with Krishan Rock, who's named Krishan Jr., which the kid is maybe nearly two years old or over 2 years old.
Has this shit been on the screen this whole time? I'm the worst YouTuber ever, bro. I'm sorry.
People are
bro.
saying that he has cerebral palsy. We don't know what he's suffering from, but what we saw was Krishan was drinking the entire pregnancy.
Yeah.
She was smoking the entire pregnancy. Yeah. She was high stress. This was all her own doing, which is complete. She's just one of the most disgusting humans on earth, and I wish her nothing but pain and suffering. Right hand to God. I do not want her to have
he said it, not me, gang.
Any type of sympathy. I do not want her to have any type of redemption arc. She cannot have a redemption arc because she has caused harm for a lifetime to an innocent child. And then we see Blueface actually trying to be a father to that child, which he could have said,
Don't sit here, man. We not finna. Nah, I'm not finna. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. We not gonna do that. We're gonna be completely fucking 100% fair in this situation because both of these motherfuckers are the reason why this child is the way this child is. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Blueface ain't never make effort to take her away from the environment she was in, and she ain't never make effort to leave that environment she was in. She wanted to stay with all these ratchet motherfuckers doing this stupid ass baddie show, drinking, smoking, being a fucking pirate. She wanted to do that shit. She's living the consequences. I mean, y'all can't even be blamed. Y'all can't even blame her. I'm gonna keep be. I ain't gonna sit here and act like I ain't never hated on this girl, cause I have hated on this girl plenty of times. But what I'm saying is, bro, if we gonna hate, we gotta hate fairly. We gotta hate both. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hate fairly. We can't just be out here hating for no reason, dog. Both of them had a part to play in this shit. We ain't finna say Blueface no saint, cause he not. He not. Yeah, he tried to be a father, but that was after the fact. He shouldn't even got Shorty pregnant if we want to keep it whole. 100%, they shouldn't even had a baby. Neither one of them two. Neither one. They shouldn't have had a baby. He should have been using condoms. She should have been on birth control. One of the two. They making too much money to be out here making dumb mistakes like that. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, you can't tell them nothing. Because at the end of the day, they got rewarded for all the dumb shit they did. Y'all gave them all that money, all the attention, all the noise, all the publicity, all that shit. Y'all gave them that shit. That was their reward for the behavior they was displaying. They was displaying destructive ass behavior, and y'all rewarded them for that shit. Ain't nobody take away the money he had. Ain't nobody try to take away nothing. Y'all didn't try to take shit. Y'all simply put, y'all encouraged the shit, pushed the shit to go further than it went, and now that it went so fucking far, a fucking baby is involved. Now that baby might have some type of problems, this, that, and the third, and it should have never been like that in the first place. So we not doing this one side thing. We not finna blame just her. We blaming everybody. Their mama, their daddy, the camp, all of them. I don't give a fuck. That's just
I've got my own kid.
That's just common fucking
mama.
sense, dog.
I'm not trying to deal with this situation. This is a really, really tough situation to raise a child like this. I don't need that in my life, especially Krishan not listening to him while she was pregnant when he was trying to prevent this from happening. But no, he decides to spend time with the kid, He takes good care of the kid. He makes sure the kid is constantly has attention on it. And as a father, we've seen the product of Blueface's child, and Blueface's son is a really well-behaved kid. You would say he's the opposite of Blueface. And when you see Blueface with his son, you see a completely different Blueface. So regardless of what I don't take back anything I've said about Blueface. When he's not with his son, he's somebody you probably don't want to be around. But when he's with his son, you can just tell, like, man, this guy's actually instilling good values in him, and you see the way that his son behaves, as opposed to...
I feel like all these rappers on a human level, if you get to know them, I feel like all of them could be cool people. Some of them may have like a superiority complex, like they just think they hot shit and shit like that, and that's just perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. They living in the moment. It's supposed to happen. But I feel like most of them are really cool people. You can have conversations with them, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? They no different from anybody else, you know? But we gonna see.
Sons of certain other rappers where you're like, okay, this kid's a little demon. It's about to be bad when he grows older. And we don't want to name those because I'm not just trying to say like, oh, this person's a terrible parent. As NLE Choppa as a father, I don't really know. But for the first thing to come to your mind is to disrespect the disability of a child that has nothing to do with this situation.
At all.
When Blueface didn't mention anything about your kids, anything about your mama, anything about any of that, it's just, this is how low NLE Choppa is able to go. And when he's talking about, oh, he's having a crisis, yeah, maybe Blueface is having a financial issue, but we're witnessing NLE Choppa have an identity crisis in real time. He's talking about like, yo, come get me in the streets. You don't want to run the fade with Blueface. And he goes from talking about this, God that, just a couple of months ago when he was on this sit-down round interview with Kirk Franklin and some other OGs. And it just sounds like a guy that's so cocky because he has such high conviction, which he has had in every single identity crisis that he has had, where he claimed that he could cure cancer with some BBL powder. He had conviction there, and then now he's talking about this God stuff. And then
BBL powder, is that what I heard?
For what should be
delayed reaction.
Your belief
I know,
system,
but damn.
God's creation, you come disrespecting that little kid and making motions like you're gonna kick it and stomp on it, or stomp on him. Like, I don't know why I'm saying it.
Cat.
It's a boy. I think we just refer to babies as it. But it's just
nobody refers to a baby as
Krishan
it.
Jr. was first born.
I've never referred to a baby as it.
If there was any disability, we were just like, nah, maybe there was just some situation where we'll see over time. Like, oh, maybe he just looks like that, or maybe it's just a little bit slow development. But time will tell, and time has told us, at least in the past 2 years, like the baby cannot walk, the baby cannot crawl, and it's just growing older.
Damn.
And unfortunately, the worst part about this is that the baby still has to be with Krishan. I think that's the worst thing ever. But what happens next? Blueface responds.
I feel like
I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
When kids fight, my son will whoop your son ass dead on me. Since you scared, let your son get his ass whooped up.
Sure.
Look, he said, sir, all the Roblox cars, he don't give a fuck about nothing. You whoop his ass, you get mad Roblox cars. He not playing. He going for blood.
So, can you whoop his son ass for me?
Sure.
Yes.
Let me see the square up, man. Let me see how you gonna with it.
Trying to redeem this car.
Let me see how you gonna beat his ass. I give you 1,000 Robux. Let me see how
I give you 1,000 Robux. That's $10. That's not even.
Let me see how you gonna punch him.
Ooh, damn, straight like that.
So Blueface responds comedically.
I'm
you
weak
can
as
tell
fuck.
Blueface is unbothered by this, and Blueface showed the wrong son because he was talking about the other son.
sorry,
But you could
y'all.
also see what I was saying earlier with Blueface's son here. He doesn't even look comfortable here. He's like, oh man, here comes dad, trying to make me aggressive when this is just a regular kid. Like you could see he's got a good heart in him, which is probably Blueface before he met all those gang members, right? So Blueface could have taken the shocked, offended role and be like, damn, like you gonna go that low, this and that. But he didn't. And he turned it into comedy, which shows more maturity on Blueface's behalf than NLE Choppa's scummy response.
That's a fact.
When he agitated the whole situation, mind you, the only time that Blueface talked about this was like he felt hurt. and that NLE would be talking about a situation that he had with his baby mama. And then what does NLE Choppa do? Another identity crisis, apparently, because he posts this on his IG story and says, me and Blue handling that for show, boxing hand. Now, I don't know if that's going to be an actual fight because NLE Choppa would be getting laid out. Last time we had words, he apologized for bringing my mom and stuff. I owe you the same respect. Keep in mind, when Blueface brought NLE Choppa's mom into it, NLE Choppa's mom is directly involved in his business. She is his manager. We just saw her on IG Live speaking on the situation with NLE and his previous or his current baby mamas. That's not a previous thing.
I ain't heard nothing about
girlfriends. So when Blueface brought her up, he was saying, oh, your mom told you to not take the fight. That's all I remember, which isn't disrespecting the mom. He's just saying like, yo, she told you you weren't allowed to fight. But anyway, the fact that he apologized for that is more points for Blueface. And he says, I apologize for what I said about your son. From the heart, I texted this message in private, but wanted to do the same publicly. No. You were on video yelling, angry, aggressive.
Okay. I get it. Blueface is the curator of all the bullshit. I mean, not Blueface. Sorry. NLE Choppa is the curator of the bullshit. So you try not to give him as much slack as he deserves. You know what I'm saying? Because he did go low. That was kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That kind of fucked up. But if it pans out and it turns out to be true that he messaged Blueface first and then he did it publicly, can't do nothing. I mean, he apologized. It is what it is. At that point, he know he was wrong. He did what he was supposed to. Now, however Blueface want to handle it is however Blueface want to handle it. They box. That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If anything else happens, it happens. It is what it is. It all calls for the situation. Every action has a reaction. You feel me? So, I just feel like you just want to take some shots and shit. I just feel like you want to take some shots. You just don't like this nigga, bro.
And then now you're posting text. Like the NLE Choppa should have came on video. I should have a video clip that I could play for you guys right now where he's like, yo, I was tripping. That's not me. I'm a believer in God. This just something came over me, which something didn't come over him. Like if you have the capacity for something like that to come over you with that level of disrespect to somebody with a disability, then you've got a dark heart. And the least you can, and that is just a character trait, but the least you could do is come back on video. But now you're just posting it up, throwing it up. And I think Blueface won't be tripping off of it, but this just looks worse for NLE Choppa. It's like this should have never started. You escalated it to a point that should be of no return. Now you're backtracking it. So what outcome are you looking for? I'm just so confused with what NLE Choppa's been doing as of late. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
All right, hello, you're saying appreciate the video, dog. The shit was fire. I'm gonna go ahead and leave you a like. I don't know how eating ass got involved. That's the only reason why I was like, yo, what the fuck is this beef even about? But hey, it is what it is. Hey, I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. Peace.